on
the music muscle of the show.
Hey, what's up, everybody? You're tuned in to 105.1 and B105.9. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's cold outside.
It's a little warmer than yesterday. You know why? Because the snow coming.
Man, it's cold.
So look, the sun is beaming because the snow is coming. You know, that's how it happened.
I know.
Before the storm.
They say you get well before you die.
That's what they say.
They say right before people die, they kick in and be doing great.
Energy be 100.
Sitting up saying, hey, I'm just trying to let y'all know I'm getting ready to check up out of here.
And I'm going to be in a good place.
Yeah, before I go, I just want to talk to you just for a moment. So that's what they say now. And to me, next week is going to be in the teens.
As old folks, I got to buy me some long johns.
I mean, they say like in the teens. I mean ridiculous cold.
I'm going to get me some long johns. I already got me some footed pajamas.
Man, so those of you that haven't checked the weather, man, they say it's going to be cold, cold, cold. So whatever you do, make sure. Now, it's not going to be, well, in Dothan it's going to be cold, but it's not going to be like just really cold. And we were talking to a guy from Miami, and, he was just.
Oh, they was short sleeve wearing.
He said it was cold because it was 69 degrees.
Yes, 69.
Yeah, so they was having a hard time with that. But I'm like, how can you say it's cold? But anyway, y'all, we got a good show, man. Make sure you tell a neighbor, tell a friend. Lock us in to Knox Media Group lunchtime hour with the old school preacher.
And the church secretary.
Make sure you go to YouTube, like and subscribe. Share on Facebook. Make sure you go to Instagram. We got TikTok going on, and we don't stop. We got, what else? We got a whole lot of platforms, man. So every platform.
Amazon Music, Twitch. The music muscle of the shows.
Man, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And I got some stuff I got to share, man.
You got some stuff to talk about.
I got some stuff I got to share. I got to let everybody see what I'm talking about. Because, see, I done got good with this thing now.
You done got good with the as they say, the computer.
Man, I ain't got good with the computer, man. So for those of you that's looking at my screen right now, and looking at the screen right now, you can see that it is going to be cold. Now, look at the screen right now. Look what it says. To me, it's cold.
It's cold now.
It's cold. But it gives us a 7-day forecast. I mean, you look at it. It says Friday's going to be mostly cloudy and cool. It says that the high is going to be 43. And the low is going to be 22. That's
well, you know what?
Friday. Today.
I can
Tomorrow.
almost take
What's
the Today is Wednesday. As they say, hump day.
Why I keep on thinking that?
I don't know. You've been rushing the week all week.
Man, I'm about tired.
You've been on another day every day.
I know, but man, I guess because it's too cold. I'm going to tell you how cold it's been.
I'm cold.
My truck says cold outside. Plug me in. No joke. My truck said the temperature outside is cold. Please plug me in.
Give me some heat.
I was like, it's so cold out here. The truck like, hey, it's cold. Plug me in.
Wow.
I mean, send me a message.
Does it actually?
I get more bad.
That's what I was going to say.
When it's warm.
So that's what I was going to ask.
Yeah,
was it
warm.
less energy now?
Yeah, when it's warm, we get more energy. It rides longer. But I keep telling people, I'm going to have to get Ford to sponsor me. I'm going to have to call them and ask them to sponsor me because y'all listen, the best riding truck out there.
I mean, Ford might need to sponsor somebody. They suspended that man and because he got the mark in President Trump and the people that went at them.
Well, man,
he ended up with $800,000.
That man got $1 million.
Well, he had $1 million now.
He over $1 million.
Listen, I was like, wow.
Please let Trump come and let me talk about him so y'all give me $1 million. Please. And hey, Trump, I'll give you some of it back.
But you got to be working for a corporation right now.
But what I was saying is Ford got a technology and the F-150 is just great. It told me it was going to be cold outside. So it told me it's cold out here. I need you to plug me in. And guess what, y'all? Friday is going to be 43 degrees and the low is going to be 22. So what that means is Friday is going to get on down. Now, they tell me that the snow going to start. Snow, sleet, freezy rain. It's possible. And it says it's going to be very cold. The high is going to be 31 with icy conditions possible. Now, that's on Saturday. Now, Sunday is going to continue to sleet, freezing rain, cold temperatures, high near 32. Monday, very cold and some sun, but watch this. The high on Monday is going to be 26 degrees.
We working virtual Monday.
On Tuesday, Monday.
No, we can't
mostly
never get
Sunday.
warm.
I mean, mostly Sunday, but still cold, high 36. It's not going to warm up. And when I say warm up, that means high going to be 41. But the rain and sleet going to stay around Wednesday. Then Thursday is still going to be cold, high 33. So this is some ridiculous high weather. I mean, this is some low temperatures that we're not used to.
I know. Make me cold just thinking about it.
I mean, Saturday and Sunday is really going to be it because they say he's expecting ice and some snow. Ice and some snow. Now, watch Dothan. Dothan Friday is going to be 69 degrees high.
Wow. They might have well gone on down there with Miami.
Saturday
But listen.
is going to be 64 degrees.
But you know what the people going to say?
What?
It's cold.
Sunday's going to be 66 degrees.
They going to say it's cold.
But it's going to get cold on Monday. They're going to have 47 degrees, 49 degrees, 47 degrees on Monday. Tuesday going to be 49 degrees. Wednesday, 56 degrees. And Thursday, 54 degrees. So, major difference in the areas because our lows is, I mean, this is ridiculous. I mean, I'm looking at this now and I'm like, wow. So I'm letting everybody see what's going on. And guess what I'm using? I'm using Chat GPT.
All right.
Hey, so y'all can do, we need, Chat gonna have to be
They're going to be a sponsor too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. The lows for both areas. So we're gonna have to get Chat to give us a sponsorship because we're using their stuff here. And y'all listen, this thing is so cold. I mean, literally cold. It can give you all the information that you need, man. And a lot of people say they don't know how to use it. Look, watch this. The lows on Wednesday today is going to be 38 degrees.
Yeah.
Thursday, 36 degrees. Friday, what you think the low's going to be?
22 degrees.
22 degrees. On Saturday, what's the low's going to be?
18.
27 degrees. But boy, look out on Sunday. Y'all, guess what the low is going to be on Sunday?
Where?
10 degrees. If it's 10 degrees outside on Sunday night, y'all know it's going to feel like it's a negative something.
Yes.
Wow.
And
then
I
on
hope
Monday,
that wind ain't blowing.
oh my God. Guess what it's going to be on Monday night?
Monday night, 8.
4 degrees.
Oh, wow.
Y'all better turn that water on. Don't worry about your bill. Turn that water on. Turn your heater on. Keep your house warm. Matter of fact, I'm going to the church right now and make sure that all the heaters turned on. Turn it on everything. It's going to be hot in there. Y'all be going to be sweating. So we got to keep the temperature right. Don't let them pipes freeze because you don't want them pipes to freeze.
Oh, no.
So y'all better keep that water running, man. Don't be worried about that water bill because that water bill ain't going to be more than that repair
Them
bill.
repairs.
And then on Tuesday, our lows is going to be 13 degrees.
Wow.
Now, watch Dothan. Dothan going to have a fit. They going to have a fit because on temperature Wednesday night going to be 45 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
Thursday, 52 degrees. Friday, 50 degrees. Saturday, 54 degrees. Sunday, they falling off, 32 degrees.
Oh, wow.
Monday, falling off lows, 22 degrees. And then Tuesday going to be 31. Man, they going to be sick.
And that's below freezing for them, man.
Yeah, they going to be sick, man.
Yes, very, very sick.
But you know what, Tamika, I don't know. I thought we was going to miss it. I hope we still miss it.
Me too.
Because I really.
But everybody talking about it and everybody at the store already buying up everything.
Come on now, that's what I was going to tell you next. Why these folks going to the store buying all the eggs and the bread?
I don't know. I can find something else to eat.
They said Walmart is completely out of eggs and bread.
I can find something else to eat.
You gotta have some meat, and you gotta have a little.
Well, you
bread.
got your eggs. That's gonna be their meat.
Well,
They looking at. I don't even know what they looking at because power go out. You can't cook the eggs.
you gotta have some meat though.
I know. That's why I said I'm gonna go get some canned stuff.
Yeah,
Pop it open.
See, y'all, I understand. Most of y'all don't understand. In Mississippi, man, our lights went off. We had a little storm, and we had no electric for about a week. And we was eating.
You know what year was that?
That one the year you think about.
It wasn't 94.
No, I was little. I'm talking about you talking about the one when I was actually at Scott Air Force Base.
When
then.
everything.
I knew you was gonna say that one, but I'm talking about when I was small, had ice on the trees and everything went out. And I remember that one. I wasn't in Mississippi during '94, but the one when I was smaller, I remember the buying of wieners, in the can.
Yes.
I remember my dad, Boy Scout, we went outside and we made a fire. We made a fire outside, and then we had propane gas, so we was able to cook on the stove. But to make it fun, we made us a fire outside, and we acted like we were cooking, camping and stuff. It's pretty fun because you was a kid. You didn't know about it.
Yeah, I wasn't. We probably wasn't staying in Chicago. We probably wasn't staying in Mississippi then.
Yeah, you weren't there. You probably weren't there. But it was fun, man. We was out for a whole week. I don't think we remember. We was sliding on the. We had went to Head Start, gave away some mats. Either they gave away the mats or we went in there and borrowed the mats.
You don't know which one.
Remember, I just know my friends came to we got some mats.
And y'all went sliding down.
I know I didn't go get the mats, so I wasn't gonna tell it on nobody, but I didn't go get the mats because my mama used to work. My mama was working for Head Start, so I wasn't about to go get no mats because I knew I'd have got whooped.
Yes, most definitely.
So anyway, everybody remember the red, the blue, and all
they
different
still
mats.
sell those.
Man, listen, let me tell you what we did, Tamika. We was so country, and we didn't know no better. But as kids, you have fun. These kids, they don't know about that.
They know nothing about fun.
So they had just installed our lagoon system. Okay, the lagoon system is where all the waste go.
Okay.
And the lagoon is like deep. Real deep. Do you not know it was so cold, ice was everywhere, so all of the urine and the feces, all of it was froze, right? We didn't know no better. We went to the lagoon, slid down the side of the lagoon into the ice and just slid all the way across the lagoon and didn't realize that we could have got stuck down up in there.
And had the best fun.
You talking about crazy?
Now that's crazy.
When you think about it,
now,
do y'all realize y'all could have drowned?
In feces.
In feces. And here's the question. I don't even know how deep. That thing was so deep. I mean, the average size of a lagoon, I don't even know. All I know was we had the best time. We took our rudder, slide down the side, and you slid right into that lagoon.
Wow.
And look, it says small lagoons are like 1 mile to 2 miles square. Now, that's the small one. So medium size is 5 to 50 square miles. Man, when I tell you that thing was good. Ooh, we had fun. Guess how deep it was? 10 feet deep.
Yeah, wow.
So people don't understand.
No.
That's how deep it was, but the hole itself. When I say we had fun, we had fun. Now, what is 10 square miles? What is 10 square miles?
I have no idea.
I mean, what is 10 square miles? Man, listen, I'm on this mug like, what is 10 square miles? Y'all gotta help me understand. Listen, it is the area of a square that is 1 mile long by 1 mile wide. Oh. That's how big that thing was. It was 1 mile long and 1 mile wide. And we had our
so y'all done went in and out and back up.
Sliding down the side, come back up, walk back up
like
the side.
You thought you was on a skateboard.
Oh, man, it was fun. Oh, it was fun. I mean, we did that. And then, let me tell you what those crazy people was doing. People had baskets.
Yeah, I've seen the clothes baskets.
Clothes
baskets. Put somebody in and push you down.
And you had it hooked up to the back of the 4-wheeler, the 3-wheeler. Well, back then, 3-wheelers was big. Had it hooked up to the 3-wheeler. And you riding around, and then some people had golf carts.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And sliding around. Kids don't do none of that. They miss out on all the fun. Now, I can say, over in Muscle Shoals where I live, I seen the little kids on them golf carts. Now they on them golf carts, making them zeros, making them 8s.
Yeah.
Sliding around and all that. Have you ever, when I was growing up, I said, man, I wanted me a go-kart. My mom wouldn't buy me no go-kart.
She wouldn't buy you a go-kart?
My dad wouldn't give me one. But guess what? My mom and dad, I think my dad or my mom always won stuff. So, you remember Otasco?
Huh?
So, Otasco was having they were doing a raffle or something. My mama won a moped. No, she didn't. I'm telling you, Miss Bell won the moped.
They gave it to your mama.
And sold it to my dad.
Oh, so.
Oh, my. When I tell you, come out happy. Boy, I said, this ours? Boy, they said, yeah, this is it. Boy, I'm talking about, I was riding that moped. Man, I was so happy.
Remember you used to go to the grocery store, the Sunflower grocery store, and they would have them stamps?
Yeah. Listen, y'all don't understand. Them stamps brought you money.
Them stamps brought you money and good old prizes.
$2 off a book. I got a book. I need to turn my book in.
And this was not government food stamps.
Nah, man, I need to turn my book in. Them green little stamps with the
my
little red
grandma
on.
would have enough to buy groceries.
I'm telling you, that's what people used to do. And they used to give them to you, save them, and you go home and you put them in your book. Oh, yeah, I remember that. My grandma used to make us sit down, and we had to help her put.
We did too. When I came, we would come home for the summer, and my grandma would have a bunch.
Had y'all down there like y'all doing a pulse.
But it was the best, and you didn't fuss about it.
Yeah,
you didn't frown up and say, I ain't doing this. You know, these kids nowadays, they say anything, and they be
Easy. These kids are lazy.
But that was the best fun ever. And my grandma, she would say, I'm gonna make y'all a sandwich now. And she would sit there and make us a sandwich. And I promise we had the best time putting them stamps in that book. And I mean, enjoyed it.
Well, let me tell y'all something. Do y'all think, and this is really crazy. Donald Trump just told everybody, y'all know I got to talk about Trump. Trump told the people, we're going to get Greenland. I ain't going to use force, but I got some tactics that I never used before that I'm going to use, but Greenland going to belong to the United States. And basically, I keep telling y'all talk about Trump. I like Trump. Trump telling them folks to their face. He calling them out. He said, why why you sitting up here with them shades on? He called the man out. Literally, the man had an eye infection.
Oh my goodness!
He's the French prime minister, and he got an eye infection, so he didn't want everybody to see his eye bad. And Trump then called him out, talking about how disrespectful he was for having the shades on. Trump is crazy.
Yes.
Then he went up there and told England, he said, listen, y'all over here tripping. Y'all forgot what the United States done for y'all. Then he told Canada, it wouldn't be no Canada if it weren't for the United States. I mean, the man is crazy. I like him, though. I like him. Because, see, I'd rather deal with somebody that tell me to my face they don't like me or what they think about me than to deal with somebody that fake like they like you and really don't like you.
And it's a bunch of them right now.
Yeah, but that's why I like Trump. Joe Biden didn't like me either. I know Joe Biden didn't like me. Because if Joe Biden liked me, he wouldn't have left me in such a bad situation. I'm almost thinking that Barack didn't like me either. Now, I know one that really didn't like me. That done Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton was the worst president we ever had. I don't care what y'all say.
He said he was for the black people.
He was, for sending us to jail? Y'all, I'm telling y'all quit talking about Bill Clinton like he was a savior or something. He sent more black males to jail than any other president in the United States history.
And I saw on the news the other day that, what's her name? Was it Lewinsky that?
Who, Monica?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
She said she had some stuff to tell, but she was just going to let him die with it.
Oh, well, he paid her. He just like us. Now, so, talking about Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin, the coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mm-hmm. Y'all know the story. The rumors out
allegedly
that he has a bartender pregnant, and he gave her $3.5 million to keep quiet. Mm-hmm. So a social influencer is the one that put this out.
Okay.
Social media influencer put this out. And the influencer said that she has evidence that this is true. My question is, if the man gave the woman $3.5 million, you better believe she ain't still bartending.
No.
So I'm like,
do you think she will be?
No, that woman is still bartending.
Well, it could be this way. He probably paid her off and told her he ain't gonna take care of her or the baby after that.
Jamal Bryant. They had Jamal Bryant on YouTube and on TV because he skipped a hearing for child support.
Oh, wow.
So the young lady that he had the baby with in the church, she went back and asked for more child support. Mm-hmm. She said $2,200 a month wasn't cutting it. Oh. Now, here's the thing. He didn't show up. Didn't show up. And because he didn't show up, and here's the thing. The judge was like, D, Jamal Bryant? And the lawyer for the other woman was like, yeah, D. She said, part of house? She said, yes. And then the one that was asking for more money, she said, yeah, I was the one that everybody was talking about.
She said, let me make it plain.
Yeah, she said, but $2,200 a month ain't gonna cut it.
I was talking to someone the other day. You talking about child support. So $2,200.
$2,200 a month, she said.
Just say, for instance, she's married. And she's saying it ain't gonna cut it. They base the child support based off income of both parties. So therefore, if they based it off their income and she's going back wanting more and she's married, do you think she should get more?
So to me, what make you think they based it off income of both parties?
Oh, I know that's a fact.
Oh, well, let me go.
That's a fact. They base it off both of y'all income.
Men that ain't got to pay no child support, I'm getting you.
They paying some now.
Men that don't have to pay nothing.
Oh, they don't have to pay it. Yeah.
Men that don't have to pay nothing. Now, for men that paying it and you still doing what you got to do, I'll give you a hand too.
Well, I was talking to a girl the other day, and she said she feel like even if she married and her child support ain't.
You asked me the question. You gotta let me answer the question first. You want to get that out quick. So the question was, do you think if a person is married, what they got to do with anything though?
No, okay, you're getting child support for the child,
Right.
and the child support should be enough to take care of your household bill. I mean, it should take care of that child for that month.
Yeah, but what's wrong if you're married? You don't think you should get that much?
No. What I'm saying is you shouldn't go back to your baby dad and ask your baby dad for more money and you already married.
Why not?
Because your lights off.
That ain't got nothing to do with you. Your baby needs somewhere that needs some lights, though.
But if you're married, your husband should be taking care of your light bill. I'm just asking. What you think?
I'm gonna tell you what I think.
What you think?
I ain't in a situation, so I just throw my little 2 cents.
Yeah, throw your 2 cents in. I want to know.
I think that if I had a woman and she had a baby by a celebrity and he had played the money,
I ain't talking about a celebrity.
I'd be like, listen, call the boy.
I'm not talking about a celebrity. I'm talking about you.
Somebody asked me that. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. I know somebody. And this is funny, but it's not funny. I know somebody that was dating a girl. The girl had a baby by an NFL player.
Okay.
The NFL player was giving them $23,000 a month. And this boy had a problem with the boy calling the baby mom. $23,000. Answer that phone. Don't you miss it. Don't you miss that call. Didn't you see that man calling you? Wake up. The phone is ringing. Don't you miss this call. 20.
But then what if she go over there and visit him?
Listen, we got to have a deal. I'm getting in with y'all didn't have no prenup. And we ain't married, but if they weren't married, they was just dating. And so the thing is, bruh, the girl not giving you $5,000-$6,000 a month out the money. Now, I ain't telling you what I heard. I'm telling you, you living a lifestyle that is afforded not by you, didn't even have a job. Neither one of them had a job. Dollars a month. And the reason why they got it, because this boy had a contract in the NFL for $7-8 million with a $10 million guarantee. That they gave him a bonus. So the judge gave her $23,000. How about this fool jumped on the girl and took his tail to jail and still in jail? He didn't go to jail. He didn't learn from the first time.
Kept on doing it.
So he acted fool, and she called the police on him, got him arrested. And look, went back to him. They got back together. This fool go over there and jump on the girl again. 20. He
See?
Call. He calling you. I guarantee you, it's a lot of men out here that put up with that, and they are not getting $23,000 a month. Negro ain't paying but $23 and then want to call. I personally don't think, now this is on the real, at a certain age, I don't think that the man need to be talking to the mama anyway.
Right.
You need to be talking to your child.
Exactly.
At a certain point in that life, when that child get old enough to comprehend, hold this conversation, whoa, they need to be talking to their mama or daddy. Because, see, I know women that's on child support, and every time they call the daddy that's got the kids, it ain't never about the kids. It always go to something else. I got a partner right now. He's actually going through a divorce because he couldn't keep his baby mama in line. Now, he got the kids.
See?
So, now that's a whole nother issue, but I don't see nothing wrong with it to me. I think they should get,
you know, think so?
You know what you're doing, you got with them.
So, if it's okay for them to call and say,
I heard y'all got a good job. I heard y'all got a good job. We need to get some more child support.
no. I'm married to a man and my lights get cut off and I call my baby dad and say, hey, can you help me get my lights back on?
Yeah, man. Come on over, bro, because we dog over here. Can you bring
No,
me
that ain't right.
You know what, though? I'm going to tell you something. If a brother guy does that, you really setting yourself up to be dogged out real bad. Because soon as that man get mad at you, or that woman get mad at you, she gonna be like, what kind of man are you? You're not a man anyway. You're a little boy. I had to call my baby daddy just to turn the lights on. Some folks don't care. They be like, well, can you call him and ask him can you call him and see if he can pay the car note? Because the children,
some of them do that.
Because the children got to get to school.
The kids got to get the basketball practice.
Yeah, they got to get. People got relationships. You know, relationships have changed now to people just have deals. And that's the deal they're talking about with the coach. They said that his wife, and I read it, she responded and said she's very proud of her husband, Tomlin. She said she's very proud of her husband on the field and off the field. And she said nothing derogatory about him at all. And everybody's like, if she don't have a problem with
why
it,
should you?
Why y'all got a problem with
Exactly.
it? Stay out of folks' business, because what worked for them
may not work for you.
not work for you. So if this guy is okay with his baby, with his wife calling her baby daddy, I just couldn't see that. I couldn't see that. I would go get me another job.
Exactly.
I go do what but these guys are not cut out the same. So, and this is, it's sorry to say this, but a lot of guys have been reared by their mamas, and they have no idea about how to be a real man and how to go out and get that hustle and make money. And when you don't have a man in your life to teach you how to be a real man, you do the best you can. And the best you can is sometimes just, hey, my mama didn't do nothing, so that's what I see. And a lot of people, you talk to a lot of boys that's selling dope, they'll tell you, hey, I'm just out here for the hustle because I had to help my mama pay bills.
Right.
And I wanted to make sure my mama didn't go without. Now, and if you look at NFL players, NBA players, all of the sports guys, they'll tell you their motivation was to help their mama.
Yeah.
Okay? But a lot of guys don't have that drive. A lot of folks are lazy, and they see a fool, they bump their head. My mama said, and my grandma said, you see a fool, bump your head. Don't be a fool. Because, see, some guys will lay up with you and let your man, let the one that they say, y'all stuck on repeat on Facebook, it's not working right. So it's YouTube should be working. Y'all check out YouTube out too if we're stuck on Facebook, because we can't stop it and redo it, because if we stop it, we'll lose our connection. Anyway, so I mean, some guys they okay with that. I wouldn't be okay with that. I have a problem with that because I'm in the mind frame of this. If I give you money, you'll hear my mouth.
Right.
I got something to say about what's going on in your house. And ain't damn man talking about what's going on in my house.
Exactly. So I think it's wrong. You shouldn't be asking them for nothing.
Well, I mean, some people okay with that. You know, some folks having threesomes, and some folks letting folks come over and be with their folks, and some folks okay with that.
They do whatever.
They swapping. You got men calling other men talking about, would you think your wife would be interested in this?
And some of the men like that. Some of the men set it up.
Listen, I promise you, I just.
But when they get tired,
it don't never work. It don't never last, because I know. Listen, I know a guy right now. He loves folks being with his wife. I'm like, P. Diddy. You P. Diddy. And so a person like that wouldn't have no problem with the man paying the bill.
Right.
I think P. Diddy would have had a problem with it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
He like, I'm the man. It's all about the mentality of the man, though. That's an interesting, man. What do y'all think? I mean, that's a major situation. I would think it's very disrespectful for another man to be paying the bills up in that house. Now, it's one thing for him to get that, you pay your little child support. And I think a lot of times, and this is just what I think, a lot of times, you just don't want to let them off the hook. Because if you let them off the hook, they ain't going to do nothing. So
No,
you got to put child support
you
on.
have to.
Because some people just don't have the initiative to just pay on their own.
No, they feel like I don't owe you nothing. Then they think it's for the woman.
But here's the crazy part. Then the children grew up and be crazy about them.
Think they the best thing since sliced bread.
Yeah, and then tell the mama, you ain't did nothing for me. My daddy, or whoever. It's always whoever keeps the kid. Because the guy that was on TV, he said he's a single father. He has 3 kids, and his kids had the audacity to tell him that what they mama does for them. And mama don't even stay with them. And I can see a good time. It's called good timing. And that means you show up every now and then. And you show up every now and then, you're in a good mood because you ain't the one got to cook for them. You ain't got one
deal with.
You ain't got to answer the phone. You ain't got to deal with them all the time. So you like, I see you for this day. I'm going to see you for a couple hours because I got to go. That's a good time. That's a good time. That's what I tell people all the time, even by pastoring. You go to other folks' church, the preacher, man, listen, y'all know my folks tell me, Pastor, you know you be showing out. You preach. You don't do that when you go nowhere. I mean, you don't do that at home. At home, you're trying to make sure people are learning. You're trying to make sure people are on the right road. When you go somewhere else, you try to teach a little bit, but you try to celebrate because you're there to celebrate. And it's a difference. So that makes a difference. And it's the same old way with parenting. Parent that has the 24-hour, as my mama like to say 7/24. I can't get her to say 24/7. The person that has the 7. Look,
she say 7/24.
She say the 7/24. I said, Mom, 24/7.
She say 7 days and 24 hours.
She said 7/24. That's what she said. I said, okay, Mom, 7/24. The person that has the child 24/7, you're tired. You're tired, and then it find it very it's disheartening, but you can't change it. Then the one that show up, take them to the mall, take them to the store,
and they the good parent.
They the good parent, and the kids just don't see the struggle. But that goes back to what you're saying. Now, what happens is when I'm paying your light bill and I'm getting you extra, and now I want to see the child when I get ready,
right?
And I don't want that child calling your husband daddy, because I'm paying the bills over there.
Mm-hmm.
You call me daddy. So
do you think they should be able to call him daddy even if they not paying the bill?
I mean, it's up to the couple. I mean, it's according to the relationship. I would, if you've taken care of them. If you taking care of them kids, I think they should show you that much respect. I think you should call. Who else feeding you? And here's another thing I like to tell people, because people don't like to look at it. Now, you look at it like this, and then watch this. If you're married to a man, okay, and you have a child by someone else, the man is the reason why you're able to do more for your child. The man in the house. So why not show him the respect to say, I'm grateful. You can call him daddy, call him whatever you want to call him, but you always make sure you put some respect on it. Because the sperm donor didn't do anything but produce you. But your money every day, your survival. My mom the one. The only reason why your mama can buy you a cell phone is because the man in the house with you paying the electric bill.
Well, they saying, them kids be like, well, my daddy pay child support. That's my money. Them kids say that.
Yeah, but that was funny because who was that comedian? He said, he did a whole little snippet to my daddy said, and my daddy said, and my daddy said.
My daddy.
And my daddy said. So find a woman said, let me tell you something. Pack your stuff and go with your daddy. Mm-hmm. That's how you do that. And then the daddy turned around and said, no, send him back. And so after that, the daddy didn't want to have, the daddy said, don't you talk about my daddy said no more. Don't do that no more. He said, don't tell your mom about what I said because you can't stay with me. See, that's what people don't realize. You keep on talking about my daddy said, okay, go stay with your dad.
Right.
The dad said, no. And then the daddy stopped saying anything. But I think that's a heated conversation because it takes time. I think it takes time for kids to realize, and some kids don't realize it till they get older, that it's not how things are structured and how things really work.
Right.
And then a lot of kids come back and say, I'm sorry, or come back and say, thank you
For all you've done.
You've done a wonderful job.
Look, you done sacrificed some stuff.
Yeah, because they look at it and say, life is not what I thought it was. It's a whole lot different.
Yeah.
So that makes a difference. So anyway, y'all, listen, we want for you all to make sure you go to Facebook, go to YouTube. But right now, go to YouTube and like and subscribe. Also, if you will, go to Google, look up Knox Media Group. Why don't y'all leave us a review? We need some reviews. Go to Google, hit review, and leave us a review, okay? We would really appreciate that. We really thank you for all that you have done and all that you continue to do. Your support means everything to us, okay? So if you do that for us, we'll highly appreciate it. We need to have at least, at the end of the day, Tamika, we ought to have at least 25.
I believe we're going to be there.
25 to 50.
I want to thank all those that already went out and did a review for us. Thank you for doing that. But make sure, if you need any T-shirts or would like to be one of our sponsors for Knox Media Group, make sure you call us at 256-712-2888. That's a great help. That helps us to keep giving back to our community, help us to do things in our community, and to help us stay live every day. So make sure you do that.
Well, somebody asked me that. They said, let me ask you something. How many grants did y'all get to keep your? I said, that's the problem. We don't have no grants. We're self-funded. And they said, and I just happen to be self. So we need all the support that we can get so that we can continue to do the things that we do. And we're so grateful to the ones that do support us.
Yes, thank you.
Like the carpet store, the Long
S&T Benefits.
S&T Benefits.
TNT Fireworks.
Yeah, Pilgrim Pride. We're very grateful to those people. But I was talking, and this is another thing is called information. And I want to show you, this, and I want people to see why business owners, okay, and this is not made up. This is information that's out there. Don't buy from and buy or support, okay, minority owned or urban. Okay, watch this. And I want y'all to see this. This is what we face every day. Okay, this is what we face as being an urban-owned radio station or minority-owned radio station. For some reason, people seen, and I just want to get this information out because a lot of people ask me about this and say, "Man, y'all should be doing great." And woo, woo, woo. I say it's a little different when you're doing urban, and it's a little different because people don't recognize and don't appreciate what you're doing. Okay, so watch this. I want everybody to look at this, and I want you to see what it says. It says one of the things that the reason why, it says some businesses wrongly assume urban radio only reaches a niche audience or certain demographics. Limited is perceived value. A lot of businesses don't see the value in the black audience. They think it only reached certain people.
Right.
And then it's a misconception about urban culture, music, or lifestyle can make advertisers hesitant. Oh, we don't want them thugs up in there. But they don't spend the kind of money. But the folks that spend all the money, the folks spend a lot of money. Companies often want large mainstream audience. Urban stations sometimes operate in smaller markets, local communities, which may seem less appealing to big brands. Y'all see what I'm trying to tell you? See, and this is the things that we go against. And it says national and regional brands may prioritize digital or TV ads because they can more easily track return on investments. Urban radio advertisement return on investment is often less understood, even though it can be highly effective locally. I talked to another guy that owns a radio station, and his thing is concept. He told me, he said, I don't need to look at your books. He said, but I guarantee you, we are billing at least 10 times, or he said, even not 15 times more than you. And I said, why? He said, because you're an urban radio station. And I listen, he said, listen to my station and listen to all the people that advertise with us. And this is what I found interesting. Kia, Hyundai, Buick, all of these people, only people I did not hear on there was Lone Lewis. I did not hear Lone Lewis. But all of the other car dealerships was on there. And that's even like in Dothan. All of the other car dealerships, what is called Bondi, the Mercedes Smiths, Toyota, all those people are on the radio stations. But we can't, for some reason, it's like they don't see the value of trying. We're trying hard to get them to support urban radio station. And here's the thing we tell people. We are nonprofit.
Right.
So your sponsorship is 100% tax deductible. So it sometimes make you think, do people value your dollar? I don't know. Because if not, then what is it? Here's the thing. Social media, streaming platforms, and podcasts attract business dollars because advertisers can target specific users. Guess what? Here at Knox Media Group, we do digital marketing. We also do voice over IP, telephone systems, and we also do AI creations. So we can take your business and set your business up with its own AI device that can answer questions for all of your clients, can make appointments. I mean, it can send out reminders. I mean, we do it all. So we don't just do radio advertising. We do digital marketing. We do the whole deal. So if you're looking for a one-stop shop that can help you and help your business grow while giving back to the community, why don't you do business with Knox Media Group? Yep. Call us today, 256-712-2888. I'm telling you. So that's why I tell people all the time, this stuff is here. And here's the thing. They said past experiences, negative experiences like poorly executed campaign, low listeners engagement, or lack of follow-up can make businesses reluctant to try urban radio again. And this is what one company did to us, and we remember this. We did such a good job with them. I'm talking about this business, when they opened up, y'all, they came to us. And what we failed to do, and because we have other people, other radio companies, station tell us they have their people to do a 12-month contract. Mm-hmm. Well, we didn't ask people to do a 12-month contract. We were like, hey, y'all gonna stick with us because we're gonna help your business grow. We know we're gonna help your business. Man, we helped this business grow, and this man called us and said we don't need to advertise no more because everybody know what we are now.
Because his clientele was us.
His clientele was the people that listened to 105.1. And boy, when I tell you, it shot up and people start going, and man, his business doing well, and now he added more stuff to it. He said, well, I don't need to advertise no more because y'all did it. So, but you always have to keep on advertising because you have other businesses that's going to come in and be competitors. And that's why I tell people, if you don't think you need to advertise, that means that you really don't need to make no money. And I heard somebody say, any business that feels that they don't need to advertise and don't need more customers, they're a business that really don't need money. But I know doctors' offices where you have to wait to get in. But guess what? They still advertise because they know other doctors are moving in and have a specialty.
Be competitive.
And they need to make sure that their names stay out front. So let us help you with your business. And what we'll do, we can do a snapshot of your business and tell you where you should work and where you should grow. And we do that for you free. Just call us and we'll set you up an appointment and get with you and do that for you. Okay? Make sure you do that. All right?
Do you think that's, you were talking about, businesses feel like that, minorities don't shop or come into their businesses, or they don't want those type of people. But that could be the same reason why the plaque didn't get voted on yesterday.
So?
For the Confederate Memorial.
So, what do they tell you?
Because they know you're not going to come to no meetings. You ain't going to have you don't have a voice because you're not going to support. You ain't going to go behind it. And I feel like that's the reason why things happen, because we don't go out for nothing unless we ready to fight or think it's a problem.
Well, first of all, did nobody call the radio station
and say nothing about it
and say, hey, this is important, get this out here?
Right. You had 2 people vote for it.
Did nobody call the radio station?
I heard about it. Look, late.
You looked it up. than nobody. See,
That's why you didn't see a value of it.
Nobody seen the value. But you blamed it on everybody else when they was talking about it, but then nobody. And here's the thing. You don't let your pride stop you from meeting your objective. I don't want to have Tamika to do it because she'll say she the reason why the folks showed up. That's crazy. What you looking for is end result. I don't want to say Knox Media Group is the reason why folks showed up. No, you just want people to show up. And believe it or not, people have done that. They're like, nah, we'll just do it on our own. Listen, I have a person that did a concert, and they concert, didn't nobody show up. And they were like, what happened? I said, didn't nobody know about it? Nobody knew about it. And what I'm finding, a lot of people listen to the radio. A lot of people. Radio is still popular because local radio is the only place you can find out what's going on in the community. Only thing.
And a lot of people think social media is going to be the only way. No, everybody's not on social media.
No, everybody's not on social media. And I found out a lot of people are getting away from social media. Especially
with them fasting.
Yeah,
in the beginning of the year.
Yeah, people getting away from social media. So it's a big thing. And so I heard, listen, S&K Mortuary is open. I had somebody say, y'all closed? No, S&K Mortuary is open.
And that's at 1039 North Rain Street in Dothan, Alabama. Make sure you go by there. It's a licensed funeral director, always willing to help you. So go by S&K Mortuary. That's 1039 North Rain Street in Dothan, Alabama. Or you can call 334-792-4141. Website, we're there.
Listen, somebody commented on the thing, and they said, as far as child support, I don't care if they work at a car wash and my husband is a millionaire. The sperm donor needs to pay.
Yeah, they definitely need to pay. Definitely needs to pay now. Yeah, but my question was, do you think it's right if you're married and they are paying, your sperm donor is paying, and you go back and ask the sperm donor for some money because your lights out?
That's on the sperm donor. Like I said, that's their relationship, man. People just have some funny relationships. And okay, prime example, you got some people, okay, that can be cool with a sperm donor.
Listen, I was at an event. I tell you, every baby mama was there.
There you go.
When I say all,
see, that can be cool.
All of them.
All of them cool. They ain't got no problem.
No. At my cousin's funeral, all his brothers' mamas was at the funeral.
Why you
well, I had to tell it.
You couldn't hold it, man. You couldn't hold it, man.
Listen, I said, y'all all need to just get a picture.
They probably did.
They did.
See what I'm saying? I mean, I done been to funerals where I looked and I said all the baby mamas they took one picture together. Mm-hmm. They did, and it wasn't even the guy was still living. It was his mama's funeral, and
it was a support. That's what they said.
But that's the relationship that they have. But that don't work for everybody, because see, some people are still bitter about the breakup.
Well, they're not bitter. They all just happy.
See, there you go. You can tell the difference.
Yeah.
When they move on, they move on. But some people that's still bitter, they still bitter. They ain't finna, man, please.
Man, they so excited.
That is.
And everybody's teeth.
Thank y'all for tuning in to the baddest radio station in the land. Y'all know how we do it. If you can beat us rocking, you can have our chair. We'll pack our stuff and get up out of here, but I already know y'all can't beat us rocking. So we just gonna leave y'all alone today. Listen, I want y'all to make sure you go to Knox Media Group on YouTube, like and subscribe. Also do us a favor, go to Google, search Knox Media Group and leave us a review. If you do that for us, we may even give you something. Just for doing that. And if you get a chance, for those of you in Dothan, Alabama, why don't you go to S&K Mortuary and give us a review. Also go to V105.9 under Knox Media Group, give us a review. We thank y'all. Any suggestions that you have, anything that we can do to help you, anything we can help you with a community event, why don't you give us a call, or you can email us at info@knoxmediagroup.com. inc.org. That's info at Knox Media Group, inc.org. But until tomorrow, we'll say we up out of here. Tonight, Bible class. It ain't too cold for Bible class, is it?
All right. So join us at Galilee Missionary Baptist Church. That's 2301 County Road 14 in Florence, Alabama, where the old school preachers, the pastors. So y'all come on out to Bible study tonight at 6 o'clock.
Well. That's right. Make sure you're there tonight. That's 23001 County Road 14 here in Florence, Alabama. We want you to be our special guest. Join us at Bible class. Now, listen, like I always say, if you are a member of a church, go to your church. If you're a member of your church, be active in your church. Stop going to other folks' churches doing more than what you do at your own church. Care to start at home and spread abroad. So do what God say do. Go where he placed you, okay? And until tomorrow, y'all be blessed now, you hear?
Bye.